give me just a sec to put out notifications, and we will get started. Okay. Hi, and welcome to some Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time, we finished Chapter 17 in technically 2 attempts, but only one of those was, like, lost within the first 5 turns, so... it might as well have been a single attempt. Parts 2, 3, and 4 of that chapter were in 1 attempt. Okay, so, I was thinking about this. We need to give Nephany bonus experience. Gonna make Nephany better than she already was. I think Boyd, yeah, Boyd already promoted. Dang, we leveled up almost everyone. Also, some people might call me stupid for this, but I'm gonna give Soth some bonus experience levels. Because before the end of the game, we need to cap his level. And he certainly isn't doing that with that 6 strength at Chapter 18. I forgot to update the title. Ugh. If nothing else, Soth has stupidly good growths in this game, because he is the unit that has, what is it called? It's not Paragon, because Paragon is the Paragon is the thing that doubles your experience. What is... Part of me wants to call it Apt Pupil, but Apt Pupil is a completely different skill from way further in the... It's Blossom in this game. Oh yeah, we definitely need to do this. Ooh, I could give one of those to Soth, actually. Nothing interesting in the shop. Wait, you can't forge knives in this game, can you? No. It's worth a check, because I want to say that you can in Radiant Dawn, though I might be talking out my ass, as usual. Sell items. I need to double check that I can actually buy iron axes. I can, good. Okay, so we need to give Boyd and Titania a Iron Axe. Or I already gave Titania an Iron Axe. Pass it off into the convoy for now. Oh, Astrid, what is your skill with axes? E, so you need an iron axe? Well then, Astrid, I think we can sort you out for that. I can forge silver weapons now? Excuse me? How much does this cost to just... Over half of what I've got. Fantastic. What is a funny name to give to this axe? Perfect. I know it's a stupid name. We're gonna make it hot pink. Oh, come on. Wait, you can't use a longbow yet? I thought Astrid had... Oh no, she's only C rank. Hey, Astrid. Use one of these. I better not have only given her bow rank, because that would make me frustrated. It did only give her bow rank. What the hell? Since when do arm scrolls only increase one weapon level? And I still can't even use this. Wait, what? What? No? Game, that's not how weapon levels work. She is A rank, and she can't... Ugh, that makes me mad. Okay. Oh, not this map. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass.
My Lord Ike, are preparations complete?
Yes, the enemy should not yet be aware that we've come this far. We're going to launch a surprise attack and try to capture the wall on our first charge. Please wait for us at the base camp.
Very well.
There's no need to look so worried. We're well prepared, and we've got you as our good luck charm.
Thank you for that, but do be careful, my Lord Ike.
Hey, don't worry. This may be our first battle as an official army, but we've fought Dayan many times. We're going to win. After all, I can't lose my very first battle as a snooty noble now, can I?
I believe in you, and I know that you'll be victorious. Come back safe.
This is going to suck. Is everybody ready? Let's move out.
Hold a moment, my Lord Ike. In the sky, something's coming.
Who's that? Ike. Give me a sec, I need water. Well met. It appears that you're getting ready for your first battle as Crimea's army. And you're escorting the Heron siblings back to Phonesis, right? That was the original plan, but someone here insisted that we follow you. Quite unreasonably, I might add.
You treated us with courtesy, Bjork. We must act accordingly.
Isn't that so, Leanne?
You said your name was Ike, correct?
Yes.
You aided my sister and me during a time of danger. We Herons hold courtesy in high esteem. We must repay our debt to you.
That's really not necessary.
We are practitioners of seed magic. We cannot fight, but we can imbue our allies with strength. If you so wish it, I will travel with you. In this way, I will repay you for what you've done.
You were lucky to find your sister. Shouldn't you stay by her side?
Leanne understands what I do.
I see. In that case, welcome.
Thank you. I swear on the honor of my clan to do all that I can to strengthen your cause.
Strengthen your claws. It's settled then. You'll get aid from me as well. Janaf?
Right here, Your Majesty.
You'll go with the Crimean army and protect Ryson.
Leave it to me.
You too, Ulki, alright?
Of course. Tabarn, it's too much. I cannot accept this. You're already watching over Leanne and my father as well.
These past 20 years, I know what it's been like living for you in Phonesis. I'm only sorry I couldn't do more.
Tabarn, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
King Phonesis, I will guard Rayson well. When Crimea is retaken, you'll see him safely return to you. I'll take you at your word. Your actions have created a bond of trust between yourselves and the Hawk and Heron clans. If you find yourself in a dire position, you can call on me. No matter what, I'll fly to your aid. Tabarn's a cool dude.
We gained a strong ally where we had not thought to look for one, didn't we?
Yes, Bjork and Lagoose. Beast Tribe and Bird Tribe. There's no difference between us. We finally understand one another.
Yes, I think you're right.
Now, let's really get started. Everyone, move out. Okay, so, this is going to look completely, like, stupid. Because it is. Oh shit! Tanith's here. Crap. I don't have enough weapon rank on Mist to use the, You might recognize this, a certain, red-haired archer on this map. Fun fact, he can only be recruited with Rolf, of all units. But the way that you do it is really dumb, because you have to talk to him with Rolf, and then defeat him with Ike. So, yeah, we're going to, take Rolf onto an active battlefield when he hasn't been in battle in, like, many, many chapters. Actually, he literally has gotten 1 battle's worth of experience. It appears that Crimean army has arrived. It's time to put our plan into action. The main body of the Kilvas army will wait atop the western summit. A small unit will remain here and cooperate with you. This is correct, is it not? Mm-hmm, it is. What could His Majesty be thinking? Why does Dayan ally herself with some backwater subhuman nation? I don't know. There's no way we can expect to understand the supreme thoughts of the king. All we can do is perform the tasks set before us by His Highness. That is everything. Yes, of course. The Crimean army has no idea we're aware of their every move. Bah, what vermin. What does that untrained group of vagabonds think they can do? I don't care how talented he is. Their commander is nothing more than a young mercenary with delusions of grandeur. We've nothing to fear. We'll show them what real war is like. And the Kilvas Ravens? How should we deal with them? Those subhuman freaks. Let's use them as bait. We can sacrifice them and reduce our own human casualties. A fantastic idea. Make sure that the men are thoroughly instructed. Yes, sir. You there. Halt. You're an unfamiliar face. You'll know it soon enough. You filthy piece of offal. You'll bow your head to a superior officer. He's got a lot of nerve, hasn't he? Is he one of yours? Yes, sir. He's a new recruit who was only assigned to me today. Please accept my apologies for his lack of any training or manners whatsoever. If he's good, I can overlook almost any character flaw. Go and kill as many Crimeans as you can. Help my name and be remembered with honor and glory. Yes, sir. Come to me, dregs of Crimea. I'll teach you what it means to oppose the might of Dayan. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot that we have Rayson now. So Rayson is fun. He is this game's dancer. And, when he transforms, he becomes a Fire Emblem 4 dancer. Which, for those of you who don't know what Fire Emblem 4, which is, like, know what dancers are like in Fire Emblem 4, which is probably most of you. Fire Emblem 4 dancers, affect everyone that they're adjacent to, instead of just the people that they are directly targeting with it. Oh, that's not a passable piece of terrain. Sad. It's 32. Oh, I totally should have just used Race in there. That was incredibly stupid. The other fun thing is that Racing is very light. He can basically be pushed by anyone, which is great. Dang, solid level. Do either of these... Oh, you do have a ranged. We might be in for a turn 1 reset because I'm stupid. Also, I like the urgency of this map theme. Heh. That dealt a bit of damage, but not a whole lot. Gosh, Astrid is gonna, like, Astrid's gonna be doubling the final boss at this rate. Just in case. That's a pretty big speed penalty, but... Oh yeah, Ike got his promotion last time. Nope, don't want Tanith running in. Great. Thanks, Mist. Thank you for your contribution. Astrid desperately needs axe levels. Oh, wait. I didn't bring a thief. Do any of the enemies have keys on them? Give me a sec.
Nope, that is not. Sorry, this is taking a sec. Oh, that's super important. That's really unfortunate. Well. We have to reset because of my own stupidity. Of not bringing a thief with me. One of those chests has the Wrath Scroll in it, which is absolutely essential that we grab. Sorry. Sorry, Leaf. Kill. Oh, that's not considered adjacent? Jill will destroy all that lies in her path, as was foretold. See, even Soth and Rolf can push Rayson. This guy's bones really are hollow.
Ugh. At least it does a little bit to bulk up Jill's, magic defense. Because that's, like, her one weak spot currently. Oh, that guy's stationary, I guess. %3 crit for that. Chance to get Soth up there faster. You know what? I'm gonna leave Titania down here to help with the, Wyvern Knights that are incoming. Just because I don't want Marcia to get overwhelmed. Do you have a siege tome? You do. That's a problem. That is a really big problem, actually. Well, Astrid, I really hope that you can, hold your own against a bolting tome strike. Oh wow, yeah, I made the right choice sending Titania back. Okay, I don't have to worry about Shinon for a while. Begone from my sight, wretched thing. Actually, wait. Then we fly racing up over here. Recover staff, that's nice. Mist can probably make decent use of that, honestly. Hey, Titania, want a crit? Wow, she didn't crit even on the second hit. I was half expecting her to hit the first one and then crit the second one. Goodbye. Please crit. Wow. I really do want to get, I really want to get Mia up to the point where she can, use the Vague Kadi from Stefan. Because at that point, she'll have, like, something over a 50% crit rate, which is ridiculous, and I love it. I think my critical hit luck is broken. That's, what, 5 over 20% critical hits? That haven't gone off. Are you okay, no. I was gonna say, are you Captain Skill? Good luck. Ravens. They betray not only me, but all Lagoos? Naesalsa, you dastard. Yeah, we'll send that back to the convoy. Okay. So now as long as Astrid is the only one within that range, that enemy should go after Astrid. You move here. You move here. You move here, I guess. You can move here. As you can probably tell, Raisin's transformed chant is kind of really good. You have failed the vibe check. Goodbye. Okay. How do we deal with this situation? See, even Mist can, rescue Raisin. Yeesh. It's actually kind of scary, holy crap. Okay, just for safety's sake, we're making a save state. Okay. So we're going to move Rolf to here, Ike to here, move Raisin to here.
Shinon?
Rolf.
Shinon, it's you!
Look at you. You've grown so much. You actually look like an archer. He says, as Rolf is literally still level 1 currently.
Really?
You always did have what it takes. It's just like I told you. You train the right way, and you'll surpass both your brothers.
I had a good teacher.
Yeah, you did. You haven't told anyone else about that, have you?
Nope, never said a word. I keep my promises.
Good man.
Shinon?
What?
Are you with the enemy?
Yep. Stop that. I told you things like this happen. Did you forget?
But it's not fair.
Ready your bow. It's time for the pupil to face his master. Then we cross our fingers that this works. My arrows will find you, no matter where you run. Oh yeah, he's using a brave bow. Heh. I always knew it would come to this, Ike. Shinon, watch yourself. Ugh, curses. Don't move. You'll tear the wound wide open. What are you planning? Do it now. Finish me. Heh, idiot. And you see, this might be the part where I've messed up. You know what? I have actually definitely messed this up. Because we need to do it like this. We put Rolf and Ike here, same as before. And then we run Astrid to here. And Mia to here. Then we put Racin in the middle of them. We have Rolf talk. Then we have Jill fly over here and hopefully not die to getting crit. Then we do this, and hopefully Ike defeats him. Good. Now that we're back at this step, we've got these two that are a lot closer. There's that. That situation's been taken care of. Titania can come back down here and deal with these two that just spawned. Is this a defeat boss chapter, or is this a route chapter? Big mistake, buddy. Titania doesn't take any prisoners. She only has one mode, and it is kill. This is a route chapter? This feels like it should be a defeat boss chapter. And here we have the legendary Wrath Scroll. Okay, Rolf, you're done. You can go home. We're gonna pull these guys further in. Boyd's gonna come back over here. Run Marcia over here. Honestly, this is my first time using Mist as an actual, like, healer. And honestly, she's not... I still think I prefer Riz as a healer over Mist. Good thing I caught that. Thank you, Mia. Hey, Nautilus, how are you doing? How are you doing this fine evening or morning, whatever time zone you're in? And now you will realize the true power of Daein. You will realize the true power of Astrid's asteroid. I let them get too close. Yeah, no shit. This is also the first time I've ever actually properly used Soth as a thief. Because before this, I had only ever dumped all of my bonus experience into him. To buff him up. I didn't realize that Jill was down as much health as she is. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that ability that Raisin has. Yeah. Poke this man. Yeah, it is almost New Year's. It's because it does go by super duper fast. To think that I only started streaming back in May. It feels like I've been streaming for far, far longer than that, but... This guy's gonna transform and then attack us. Oh, those guys are transforming already? Strength and speed. Please, please let Ike hit 20 strength before the duel. So, I know that I said I was gonna do a poll, and I still am for next game. But, I've been thinking about it, and I kind of want to play through some Pokemon. Not necessarily, like, an entire playthrough of Pokemon. But just, like, you know, a little something. And maybe if it's enjoyable, we could do a whole playthrough of it, or something. Honestly, I was thinking Pokemon Scarlet, because I picked up Scarlet, or well, I guess less picked up Scarlet, more got it as kind of a Christmas gift. And I'm like, I'm curious, because like, I've heard very mixed things about Scarlet and Violet, because I've heard that they're both somehow really good and also really bad. Mainly, like, in terms of, like... Like, I don't know. I've heard that, like, mechanically, Scarlet and Violet is pretty sound, but it's just really buggy. Like, the concept behind the game mechanics is good, it's just that the mechanics aren't coded very well. It's pretty good, but has really bad performance issues. That's about what I've heard. I've heard that it got fixed with some of the update. Like, the update that came out a little bit ago. I've heard that they fixed some of the performance issues, and it's mainly just, like, occasional frame drops and graphical issues now. Also, you'll have to drop some of those ROM hack titles to me in the Discord, because, let's just say that I enjoy me some ROM hacks. Honestly, playing through something like, what is it called? Pokemon Infinity, I think is what it's called. Pokemon Infinity would be cool to do. I really want to play through, I want to do some chill streams with Pokemon Rogue Emerald at some point. Because Rogue Emerald I've played a little bit of, and it's really cool. I've played a little tiny bit of Renegade Platinum, like, forever ago. Infinite Fusion. I think I've seen some videos and stuff about Infinite Fusion, like, in my recommended feed, but I don't think I've actually touched it at all, or seen anything from it other than just screenshots. Also, holy crap, Jill is going to be speedy as all hell. Too much going through hoops and stuff. That's 34, good. Moemon. Oh, what was the Pokemon Crystal one? Is it, Crystal Clear? That's the open world one? Boy, am I thankful that I have switched my, recording drive over to the other, over to one of my other drives. Crud, I lost. This was a plum chance for me to get a leg up in this world, too. Shinon. Ha! I can't believe that the one who defeats me is Little Lord Ike. Looks like I've lost my edge. I'm ready, boy. Go on, finish what you started. Come back to the company. I don't think so. You never liked me. As far back as I can remember, you've never liked me. That's right. Still don't. You called me a weakling. Said I was nothing without the help of my father. That's what you said, right? That's why you hated me? Sounds like me. Don't you get it? I just beat you. So your reasons don't hold water anymore, do they? It's enough you beat me, now you gotta talk me to death? I'll say it once more. Come back to the company. I acknowledge your abilities. As commander, I want you with us. Let's have another go around. I win, and I'm commander. Agreed? I win, and you fall in line. Agreed? Don't worry, boy. I'll make it quick. Let's go. General, we've seized control of the surrounding area, and the remaining Daean troops are retreating. General? Oh, right, understood. I beg your leave. General. Weird. You know, you never look relaxed. Nasir, what's going on? We haven't seen much of you lately. I've been a bit busy. In order to leave Benyon, I had to sell my ship and dismiss the crew. There was a lot to take care of. Is that so? Looks like you've been caught up in our struggle after all. Are you alright with that? I mean, I know you've got a lot of your own matters to handle. It's not like I've abandoned my own interests to join up with the Crimean army. For me, I've judged that there's value in traveling with you, so don't worry about it overly much. If you say so, you're a fairly knowledgeable fellow, so it's nice having you around. Huh, I think that's mutual. Now then, I've got some good news. What is it? Senior officials in Gallia are moving to action. Until now, they've been content to take a defensive stance and wait it out, but it appears this never-ending stalemate has exhausted their patience. Ike, this victory here today was a very important thing. It may prove to be a decisive first step in breaking Daean's power. News of it will spread like wildfire over the entire continent and give countries confidence to speak out against Daean. With Crimea as a rallying point, Gallia may well be moved to join this war. You just need to keep winning. If you can do that, the road will open before you. History will be made? Could Daean truly fall at our hands? Could I make that happen? Me? Use what you've been given, and great things will happen. You have it in you to lead, Ike. For now, it's merely one portion of the bird tribes, but your relationship is established. It's because you resolved to gain their trust, and then made it happen. It's all due to my father. If my actions prove to be the right ones, it'll be due to the way my father raised me. If you treat others in good faith, they'll follow you of their own volition. That's what he taught me. He was a magnificent man, wasn't he? When I was younger, I wanted nothing more than to be as strong as my father, and then I wanted to surpass him. Now that's a goal I'll never achieve. You say that, but you could kill the man who killed him. What's that? The border's been breached. Everyone was defeated, not only the Daean troops, but our brigade as well. Cut down like wheat in a field. Huh. Well, that was impressively done. For a band of sellswords, that is. There's nothing else to do. Send a message to the Daean command and tell them the enemy is stronger than expected. At once. Wait, hold a moment. Yes? Send a Daean human instead. I don't care which one, just don't use any of our troops.
but a wingless human will take such a long time to... General Petrine commands the next front. She's a very temperamental woman, but go if you like. Tell her that Kilvas ravens have been defeated. She'll roast you like a chicken and use your bones for stock. Understood. I'll find a human. Who's there? Soren, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Where did that come from? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb with me. We're past that. Gallia's decision to join us in this war was based on some new information they received, wasn't it? Cat got your tongue? Fine. I'll tell you what you've been doing here. You were to deliver Princess Crimea to Benyon to see if she could garner any support for her cause. And regardless of whether she got that assistance or not, to judge if she was worthy of Legu's support. Am I wrong? If you've figured all this out, why remain silent? Because your actions were beneficial to Princess Crimea. I determined that even if left to your own devices, you would not harm the princess. It sounds like you don't think that's the case anymore. You've accomplished both missions, but you've come back anyway. To what end? I don't have to explain myself to you. That's true only until I reveal your purpose to Ike. Everyone has a secret or two that he wants to bury somewhere deep, including you, Soren. I don't know what you mean. I'm so sorry, this probably is all blending together because their voices are very, very similar. Oh, I trust that we understand each other. The army rises early tomorrow. I suggest we turn in. The enemy knew we were coming today. And do you think that I'm responsible? Yes, I do. My, oh my. You really are suspicious, aren't you? Good night, Soren. Thank you for the hydration. Princess Olincia's newly formed Crimean army, with Ike as its commander, marches to Tor Garen, and claims its first victory. Tor Garen is a vast wall guarding Dayan's border, manned by battalions of well-trained soldiers. It was long thought impenetrable. Thank you for not using impregnable there. Yet the strength of the Crimean army under General Ike's leadership far outstrips Dayan's expectations, and Tor Garen falls. Learning of Gallia's increasing interest in the war, Ike wastes no time ordering his troops further into the heart of Dayan. The gears of history, which had come to a halt with the fall of Crimea, slowly creak to life once more. Is this the map I think that it is? Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, it's not this map, it's the next map. Oh gosh, I need water preemptively for this.
Naesala, King Naesala of Kilvas, I would speak with you now.
Oh, if it isn't General Petrine, what brings you up to these frosty mountain peaks?
I have have no time for pleasantries. Is it true? Has Crimea's army breached Torgaren?
Though I am loath to report it, this appears to be the case.
Bah! Kayache, you worthless dog! Being defeated by that girl's motley band just proves how useless he was.
Also, that's slightly too high-pitched, I think.
Surely it's not the general's fault alone. He was told that Crimea's army was weak and that Torgaren was impregnable. And yet he was defeated. I'd say that someone severely underestimated our enemy, wouldn't you?
What was that? Do you dare insult Dayan, Crow? Men have forfeited their lives for less.
Insult Dayan? Never. Come now, General Petrine. I'm merely stating the facts. Regardless of the previous battle's outcome, Crimea's army will be stopped here. I'll be taking to the field myself.
Huh. Sounds like you've set the stage for a grand performance.
General Petrine, Kilvas will always stand at Dayan's side. As long as we receive our payment, of course.
Hey, I think that's pronounced Alan? Hope you're doing well tonight, and thanks for stopping by. I hope that you enjoy my, voice acting over this.
If gold is all it takes, then may our friendship never end. See to it that your performance warrants such consideration. Homasa, come here.
Hey look, this guy looks like Stefan.
Yes?
Work with King Kilvas and put a stop to Crimea's army. No screw-ups or else.
Leave it to me, General.
I will not suffer another failure, King Kilvas. You must finish them, and do so quickly. Are we clear? I'm sick to death of being made a fool by that Crimean floozy and her pathetic band of sellswords.
And the remaining portion of my fee.
Don't worry, we have it ready. You'll get paid when the job's done.
As long as we're clear on that point, everything's settled. Well then, I'm off.
Sorry. Give me a sec. Friggin' Petrine's voice really does take it out of me as much as I love doing it.
Dog's breath. Even by half-breed standards, those crows are complete scum. Give that one even the smallest opening and he'll steal the eyes from your skull. What an untrustworthy wretch.
She isn't wrong. Yep. Marcia and Tanith.
Oh!
Marcia,
it's been a while. Oh, Chestnuts! Deputy Commander Tanith! What are you doing here? I was just about to ask you the same thing. As Deputy Commander of the Holy Guard, I took this position on Imperial orders. I never would have thought I'd run into one of my former subordinates so soon. We've been together since we crossed into Dayan. Oh, I had no idea. Talk about strange luck. It certainly is. I'm so glad I've come across my special subordinate. I've been looking for you for a long time, you know. Deputy Commander, your eyes, why are you squinting at me like that? Are you angry? Oh, I'm angry. I'm very angry. Very angry indeed. Right now, I'm weighing my options. Which penalty should I inflict on you for deserting the Benyon Holy Guard? I'm no deserter. Didn't you read the letter of resignation I wrote? Did you think you could cast off your sworn duty by scribbling on a piece of paper? You should know the weight of being a soldier in service of the Benyon Holy Guard. I'm sorry, but I was in such a hurry. Commander Sigrun is a charitable person. She says she's willing to overlook your desertion. Phew. However, I put an end to that nonsense.
Ugh. Give me a sec, sorry. I swear, this voice really does just shred the high-pitched voices continually just shreds my throat.
I told her that I would bring you back at any cost, and deliver you an appropriate penalty. I hope you're ready. Oh, I just remembered. I have to be somewhere really far away. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah! Stop right there. You're not going to get away this time.
Rolf and Shinon, have a conversation.
Uncle Shinon, wait, Uncle Shinon.
What do you want, Rolf?
Look at this.
Why are you showing me this? It's just a piece of bent wood.
No, Shinon, it's a bow. You gave me my first bow, and I wanted to return the favor. I'm making it one whittle at a time. I know it's not exactly the best-looking weapon out there, but I hope you'll use it.
Meh, maybe if I overhauled it, I may be able to call it a bow. Thing is, it's gonna break the first time I fire it. You want me to be unarmed on the battlefield, is that it?
I don't...
Look, to begin with, you used the wrong kind of wood. This is much too hard and inflexible. Remember the bow I made for you? It didn't look like this, did it?
But I worked so hard, it should just be like yours.
Not even close.
Not even... What?
Ah, crud. Don't start bawling. Look, let me give you a quick lesson.
What? Really? Promise? Oh, I'm so happy. Yay, yay. I love you, Uncle Shinon.
Oh, that was Unky, not Uncle. Yeah, it's a promise. Now quit clinging to me like a lost dog. Hey, seriously, Rolf. Maybe I should... Oh, or then again, I could... Oh wait, no, this isn't your voice. Your voice was like the smarmy bard voice. Maybe I should... Oh, or then again, I could... No, I wouldn't do that. Hey. Oh, hey, Shinon. What in the heck are you doing? It's really annoying.
Shh, it's a secret.
Whatever, see you around.
Wait, I'm just joking. Stop being so mean and listen for a second.
I will if you buy dinner tonight.
All right. But you better give me good advice.
Also, sorry if that sounds like I'm really far away from the microphone. I have to, like... It's really weird. I, like, lean on the side of my chair specifically to do that voice. Of course. So what's on your mind? I'm thinking about the reward that we're gonna get. I'm not sure what to do with it. Up to you. Spend it however you please.
But every time I spend money, you give me a hard time.
I do? How?
What about the other day, when I bought the ultimate shield?
Gatry, that was the castle gate. Hey, did you ever give that back? That guard thought you were a thief.
And remember that Speed Bring 4000? That secret elixir that boosts speed just by sprinkling it over your body?
You mean that putrid snake oil? You dumped the whole bottle on your head without smelling it first.
But it did... But that wonderful little potion worked. I did move faster.
You moved faster because 30 stray dogs were chasing you.
See, you're giving me a hard time again.
Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Wow, this sure is fun, to tell you the truth. And you have to grumble at me in return. And have you grumble at me... wow, this sure is fun to tell you the truth and have you grumble at me in return. Okay.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
Gatry did fall for the placebo effect. You're too honest sometimes.
You're embarrassing me.
Alright, let's go eat. Now that's spending wisely. Yeah, let's... Wait a minute, Shinon. You didn't help me at all. This isn't part of the deal.
Bye, see you later. Yep. Oh, Mist. Watch your step. It's slippery. Whoa! Mist. Ow! I landed right on my butt. The snow's cold. Be careful. Alrighty. Hey, watch. Jill, I'm gonna make a snow angel. Whee! It must be nice to be so cheerful.
Jill.
Who's there?
Oh. Hey, Har. Welcome back. You are a sight for sore eyes because I love you. It's me.
Captain Har? But this is an enemy camp.
I've been trying to track you down ever since you disappeared at Toha. Figured you were off chasing after the Crimeans. I never imagined that you'd join up with them.
At first, it was just circumstance, but now it's different. Now I'm with them because I want to be. Spending time with them and coming to contact with Laguz has shown me what a fool I've been.
Laguz? I never thought I'd hear that word from someone who once said subhuman with such absolute hatred. Sounds like you've had some good experiences with this happy little band.
I knew that if anyone would understand, it would be you, Captain.
So, you're forming your own set of values for the first time. That's good. That's very, very good. But what are you planning to do now? If you keep moving forward, you're going to face General Shiharam before long.
Causing trouble for my father was never in my intent, but... As a member of this army, I'll face him with my shoulders straight and my head held high.
So, you're determined to see this through?
I am.
So be it. Then there's nothing left to be said. Farewell. The next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Prepare yourself, and get some rest. You know how important it is.
Ike, can I talk to you? A few minutes ago, a man I've never seen before showed up and spoke to Jill. I wasn't sure what was going on, so I went out and found you. What should we do? Whatever they're talking about, it sure looks serious.
Jill trained in the Dayan army. Fighting against her countrymen will be tough, no matter how prepared she thinks she is.
I don't care what happens. You can't let her fight against her own father. All right, Ike?
It might not be a bad idea to keep her at base camp, just while we're in Dayan. I'll take on any number of enemies, but this snow is another story. I think my beautiful wings are icing over. That sounds like trouble. Are you gonna be able to fly?
Yes, of course I can fly. These wings aren't for looks, you know? They're made of flesh, blood, and feathers.
It's not like I'm some animal that has to hibernate when winter rolls in, but even birds fly south.
Sheesh.
Can't you, Bjork, tell the difference between comic exaggeration, and serious conversation? Oh. Was I supposed to laugh at that? Sorry about that.
Oh my, such sincerity. This is unexpected. It looks like somebody taught you manners. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what are our chances of victory?
We're still at an extreme disadvantage.
What? That's not the answer I wanted. You'd better do better than that, Bjork General. I'm here. If we lose, how am I ever going to show my face in Phonesis again?
We're at a disadvantage, but I don't intend to lose. There's a man in Dayan that I need to find, and I'll be the last thing that he sees.
Ha! Well said. I wish you could repeat that to today's younger garrison, or generation. There are some weaklings back home that I don't even want to call hawks. I'd love to stick them back in their eggs and start over from scratch.
Hey, you hatch from eggs? I was speaking figuratively, you know? Like a metaphor? We haven't hatched from eggs for many generations now.
Silly Bjork. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta warm up the old wings before battle. Or who knows what might happen.
Figured that the egg thing was a joke, but I had no idea it ever really happened. Bird tribes. Go figure.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Oh, General Ike, what is it?
It's nothing really. I just thought I'd say hello.
That's considerate.
Your king is very generous, isn't he? And it's not just Rayson I'm talking about. He left us with his 2 retainers as well.
How do we pertain to the king's generosity?
I guess it's because Rayson kept apologizing. I just thought that... Am I misinterpreting something?
I don't know, but I know that the king can survive without our help.
Yeah, did you see his stat block? The king never needed your help. The king can hold his own in any fight. Is that true? That's been pretty amazing. I've been given the title of Lord, but I still can't run this army on my own. It's Tanya and Soren handle all the little details, and that's what keeps us from collapsing into chaos.
Our king does nothing special. Everyone just does what's needed. There is no chaos.
He's really trusted, isn't he?
That's natural. In Lagoo's society, the strongest become king. Unlike Bjork, kingship is not tied to blood, so we have no weak kings. I'm sorry, perhaps that was improper.
No, I agree with you. Choosing a ruler by strength instead of birth makes much more sense.
When we face Benyon troops, we target the units with weak leadership and eliminate them first. Bjork weapons can be very powerful, but not everyone wields them well. Since Bjork also choose generals by bloodlines, their competency is uneven, and that is a weakness of Bjork armies. As for you, General Ike, the time to prove yourself is approaching.
It's true. No matter how strong the individuals are, that strength is worthless unless they work... Wait. No. That strength is worthless if they're weak as a unit. Wow. An army's power comes from leadership and management. That's good to remember. Thanks. Okay. Catch me back on my Soth bullshit. Trust me when I say that for this game, this is an absolute, complete, and utter waste of all of my bonus experience. And I genuinely mean that, by the way. Like, this is actually kind of a waste of bonus experience currently. Oh shit, I could give Ike Aether currently. Though I think Aether would take all of his current skill slots. Ooh, we've got Silver Sword access now. Okay, and then we sell... Oh, Ike isn't good enough with a sword to use a silver sword yet. Interesting. Wait, Mia's not good enough to use a... Oh yeah, she's only got weapon level B. You've got B rank in lances, so you also still can't use. Honestly, I think I'm pretty okay. Unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah, Soth can't promote in this game, which is part of the reason why he's not great. However, he is fully worth putting levels into under the pretense that you are going to play Radiant on. Because if you cap Soth's level and some stats in this game, Soth becomes stupidly broken in Radiant Dawn. At least at the start, anyway. It helps carry you through the start of the game.
So, General Ike. There look to be a lot of enemy soldiers ahead. Mostly Dayan, but there are some crows from Kilvas as well. More than our last fight? Yeah, there's a lot, but the most troubling thing is that King Kilvas is with them. The Crow King himself is cooperating with Dayan.
Ike, you sounded very disinterested there.
Yep, and compared to the other crows, the king is a class by himself. Obviously, he's no match for our king, but anyway, you should move carefully. An entire unit under the command of King Kilvas. I think that bodes ill for us. The outcome of the battle hinges on how we deal with them. Kilvas soldiers, hmm? As fellow bird tribe Lagoos, what can you tell us about them?
Please don't lump us together with those carrion birds.
We're not partial to the crows. As you know, we're outmanned by the Dayan troops. Is there any way that we could get the ravens to withdraw? That would be tremendous help. Well, I suppose we could go meet with... I could go meet with King Kilvas if I had to. I don't think that my speaking to him is going to make a difference, though. If you like, we will try, but don't expect anything to come of it. No matter the circumstance, I'll never again speak to a crow. No matter what we decide, sitting here like this is giving the enemy more time to prepare. You're right. Come on, let's get moving.
Sorry. Okay. I got the information I needed. No. Choose units. Goodbye, Rolth and Soph. Seem to remember Janaf being the better one of these two. They're basically opposite, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the Ballista map. I only very vaguely remember this map, and I very much remember it being a pain. However, we can make it very much not a pain with one simple trick. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually do have more stuff to do here. Mia? No, you need one of these. Just to give Mia a little bit more survivability. Oh, yeah, Jill, trade with Marcia. I like how you've got a different one of that laughing, like, you've used a different one of that laughing gif every time. Boy, do I wish that I could put a Bjork guard on a Bjork unit. Okay. So, yeah, Naesalsa is kind of scary, if you can't tell. But I don't know if Naesalsa attacks unprovoked in this map. I guess we'll find out. He might not be as strong as Tabarn, but he certainly does pack a punch still.
Sir, the Crimean army has arrived.
I hope they're prepared to pass into oblivion, for this place will be their final resting place.
Crimean stragglers joined with an army on a loan from Benyon. I've even heard that they have a betrayer in their midst, and yet they still march on. What an odd group. But as long as Kilvas stands at the side of Dayan, they have no future. I suppose they're just unlucky. It appears the enemy has spotted us. Well, a group this large is hard to miss. How will you proceed? No tricks, nothing fancy. We'll hit them from the front, fast and hard. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but if you don't do something about Kilvas, you're at a disadvantage. Yes, I've heard about the Ravens, but even so, it's not as if we can turn tail and run away. Now that I think on it, King Kilvas and Prince Rayson used to be close friends. Did you ask him to speak to the king? He was most emphatic in his refusal. It seems that Naesalsa was responsible for Rayson's capture at the hands of Duke Tanas. I can't really blame him. And the Hawks? They too are of the bird tribes. Surely some connection can be found there. They weren't very excited about the suggestion. You could command them to do it. There's an antagonism between the tribes that we don't understand. I'd rather not force the issue. Trying to coerce them into it would be unfair. I'll let them do as they please. That's so very like you. However, giving orders that are unpopular is often necessary when one is in command, and... maybe so, but I can only do things the best I know how, my own way. Come, it's time to go. Ow. So, welcome in Janaf. Janaf is pretty good. There's no way in hell that mercenary can reach Rayson, right? Oh, he's got the same reach as the ballista. Where does... this guy has a killer axe? That's terrifying. I guess this is a bad idea, but we'll get it done early. We'll see if Naesalsa actually moves and attacks. This guy's probably gonna run up and try to punch Jill. Where does this ballista's range go to? Oh, fun. I put Tanith inside the ballista range. I am a genius. Oh, come on. Nope, Janaf, don't go that far, you'll get shot. Good luck. I wonder if that would have done damage to me even without the, Don't crit Titania. Thank you. "20 strength. Nice. Oh? You think you can take Jill? Oh shit, he does attack. Oh! Black wings among humans? These are considered bad omens, are they not? Then take these omens as fact and let them herald you into the afterlife. Oh shit! Holy shit, Naesalsa. Calm down. Wait, did he have a speed of 31? And keep in mind that, friggin'
That's without the bonus damage that he would have been dealing if I didn't give Jill the full guard. Because he would have been doing bonus damage because all of his attacks count as wind attacks. That is without the bonus damage. That's crazy. Stupid sexy Birdman. I still think that taking out the ballistas first is a good idea. Just because the ballistas are an absolute menace to flying units. And if you're really unlucky getting caught in the ballista, they'll literally just shoot you down. Heh. Oh, I'm still with it. Wait, I thought... What? I thought I was outside of your range. Oh, wait, no, he transformed. Game's actively lying to me. It's the only explanation. Technically speaking, it is actively lying to me, actually. Okay. So I assume that your movement goes up to 9 when you transform. Wow, that lets him move really far. I want to see if I can get this to work, because this is a stupid idea, but I... Jill just deletes that man on the spot. There's nothing left. Double check the range on the ballista as well. Good thing I did that. Honestly, though, like, why did they make both Naesalsa and Tabarn super hot? Okay, Naesalsa, do your worst. That ballista did a hell of a lot more damage than I thought that it would, without the full guard equipped. Shit. Naesalsa is still probably going to kill Jill. Either that or one of the other units that swoops in on the side is going to kill her. Oh! Oh, come on. I really need one more square. Okay, where are my boundaries? These guys are just vibing. So we need to move Jill back over here. And get her healing ASAP. Wow, Amend doesn't even get her back up to full. Then we move Janaf here. Rayson here. Wait. Oh, wow, those guys have huge range. You. King Kilvas, you egg-stealing snake. One of Tabarn's flock, eh? You're his eyes, if I'm not mistaken. It's not enough that you sold the White Prince to humans, now you're fighting against the Lagoos? So you Hawks rescued Rayson, didn't you? So everything worked out in the end. What's the problem? I'd like you to repeat those words to the prince's face. Rayson's here. Here? Why? He supports the Crimean army. The Bjork leading this army helped him to escape Serena's forest. Helped him? Are you saying a human came to the aid of Rayson, a Laguz? Yes, and he rescued Princess Leanne, too. Leanne is alive? Don't play the fool. You know the life of the forest has returned. That was their power at work. I see. That's how the forest... Of course. Listen up, Crow. You need to fly over there and talk to the prince. If you don't do it, I'm gonna know that you really are the enemy and report back to King Tabarn. Think it over. Yes. What to do? What to do? Cross your fingers that this, bow does not absolutely destroy Janaf. Luckily, if she can survive, or if he... I always think that Janaf is a girl. If Janaf can survive one hit from the ballista, we should be good. Otherwise, you can technically bait out ballista shots just by hanging out, but... Yep, please don't kill. Ow! That hurt a lot. Strength and speed. And skill. I mean, skill is fantastic because, like, skill is really good, but strength and speed are what you need the most.
Raisin. Hey, Raisin, look at you. You look sharp, kid. Go away. Oh, so you can talk. You! How dare you show your face to me? Well, I've been called brazen before. Some have gone so far as to say shameless. Come on, at least let me give you a reason. Be gone! My ears are closed to you. Raisin, we're friends, are we not? Oh yes, friends. In fact, we're such good friends that you sold me to that wretched sack of lard. I didn't really sell you. Besides, I planned on rescuing you right away. You were just impatient and flew away on your own, so... Are you blaming me? No, well, maybe. I mean, it was I who was in the wrong on all accounts. No one was hurt in the end. Come on, smooth those ruffled feathers, alright? Leanne is alive. Yes, Tibarn's attendant told me. That's wonderful news. When he sees her face, I'm sure King Lorenzaya will begin to feel better at once. Things are really looking up, aren't they, Raisin? I suppose that if you hadn't deceived me and taken me to the forest, we might not have discovered her, so I will forgive you just this once. Raisin, oh, that's... With conditions. Will you accept them? What? What are they? Pull your troops from this battle, now, and never again enter into combat against your fellow Lagoos. Oh, come on now, Raisin, that's asking too much. What will you do, then? Will you continue to fight the Crimean army in which I am in service? Very well, you win, Raisin. I'll leave and take my soldiers with me. Yet I cannot say what the future will bring. I have the fate of my nation to consider, after all. Very well. So we're friends again? Come to Kilvas for a visit, will you? Neolucci will be so pleased. I'll do that when this war is over. Leanne and I will both come. Oh, and as for Tibarn, I'll speak with him. There's no need for you to worry. Thank you. Farewell, and watch yourself. This is a war, you know. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Call it a I'm sorry present. Eh? What's this supposed to be? It's a human trinket. It's called a night ring. It's something made by Bjork. Don't make such a disgusted face. I tried it, and it proved to be quite useful. Understood. I'll take it for now. Don't get killed, Raisin. If anything were to happen to you, Neolucci would never let me hear the end of it. Naesalsa, thank you. Listen to me, Darkwings. We of Kilvas are leaving. Turn at once and head for home.
Hey, Zappelli, how are you doing? Somewhat. I've lost, like, 3 times already this stream, but I am winning currently. Oh, come on. Don't. Man, I really wish that Naesalsa had acted later in the turn order. Can't sleep well and have work in like 7 hours. Take care of your bones. You get extra bonus experience for these guys escaping, by the way. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Okay, Janaf, get the hell out of there. do it again. It's not gonna be as good of a stretch just because I just did it, but... Okay, so there's the area that my flyers cannot enter currently. Okay, trade the full guard back over to Jill. Jill can run up here, equip the full guard, and she should be good. Third time because you're a menace. I'll stretch in the other direction this time for you. Ooh, he has a longsword. He plays Monster Hunter. I want to do Monster Hunter streams at some point as well, because I love, like, I haven't played a whole lot of Monster Hunter, but I really do enjoy what I've played of Monster Hunter. Play some Monster Hunter Rise. That kills. Good. It's an alright level. Oof. Thought I got banned for a second. You haven't done anything to warrant a ban. At least not yet. You redeemed too many hydrates and stretches, go straight to jail. Kilvas has betrayed us. Okay. Okay. There's a line from Radiant Dawn that is almost identical to this, but it's literally just, Kilvas has betrayed us again. And it is like... it's so funny to me. I think abandoned would be more accurate, but... Idiot, it's the same thing. Ugh, accursed subhumans. We should have never trusted them. Wow, the ballista goes from doing a absolute truckload of damage to Jill to doing none. Yeah, the other soldier really did hit him with an actually. I've heard that, like, the actual game of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion is actually a good game. Like, it's very much a shitpost game from what I've heard, but it's actually, like, a mechanically sound shitpost game. Which is something I can appreciate. How far does this ballista range go? It's actively fantastic. I mean, I don't think I've heard a single bad thing about that game. Other than, I think that I've heard that it's short. I have a very, very small handful of games that I've platinumed, and I did one of them on stream. Kind of. None of your homies are in my back, Zappelli. But yeah, other than the length of it, I've heard that it's a really, like, solid game. It's got a JoJo reference and a Gurren Lagann reference in it. Mr. Raven, Raven, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be leaving. I swear if you charge directly into the ballista range, I'm going to be so upset. One thing that I do really wish that this game had is that, holy shit, how many... You have 7 move? I really wish that this game had branching class lines, like some of the other Fire Emblem games do. It's like my one complaint about this game. Because, like, it would be really nice to be able to have, like, branching class lines for, like, some of the, That is 34, okay. I don't know, more options is always good, though I do really like the Tier 3 classes from Radiant Dawn. Like, that idea is really good, and it makes me really sad that it hasn't really shown up properly again sense in a non-remake. Also, thanks for the bits, Zappelli. Okay. Oh, those guys are stationary. Okay. Good to know. This is a defeat boss chapter. Okay. It doesn't matter because it's still support, and I appreciate the support in any way, shape, or form that you can give, even if it's not monetary support. Like, even just like being here is enough. Like, it's nice. It's nice having people to talk to, you know? And it's even better, like, having people that, like, actively engage in a conversation, you know? Also, I've never seen Gurren Lagann. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 8 move? 9 move, okay. Now you retreat. I've watched a little tiny bit of JoJo's, but not a ton. I watched the first, like, I think, like, 4 or 5 episodes of part 1. Oh, you have a sonic sword. That is scary. $17 with a chance of him to bring me to 1 HP. One of the best shoes you've seen. Swordmaster v Swordmaster. It's basically a stalemate. My sword is the lightning. How do you think, or do you think you can follow its dance? Your fighting style is unique. It is rough and awkward, yet terribly strong. Who is your teacher? My father. Really? Then we are the same.
My father taught me to wield a sword as well. Neither of us can afford to lose. The shame. We won, somehow. It's because you did an excellent job of driving off the ravens. Yeah, if we had continued to fight them, we would have suffered more casualties than this. No, we wouldn't. They're not strong at all, except for Naesalsa. Well, I think I know what I'm gonna name this episode. I'm gonna put that in a sticky note real quick. There you go, Zappelli. I'm winning. I must extend this thanks to Rayson.
My Lord Ike, I'm pleased to see you well. You haven't been injured, have you?
Princess Alencia, I'm fine. I'm unharmed.
Oh, that's good. Ike, may I have a word? And if you don't mind, Princess Alencia, would you join us as well? Please, join me in that building. What could it be?
Let's go see.
This is...
Holy.
incredible, no? It's gold, all of it.
Oh, that's the fear of palindromes, isn't it? What about, Hippopotamonstrous equipedaliophobia? The fear of long words? Dan must be filthy rich. There's so much it doesn't even seem real. What do we do with it? It's the spoils of war, so naturally, it's ours. In that case, I'd like to borrow 50,000. Would that be alright? Yeah. Lisp especially is really mean by the person who made it.
That's a lot of money. What are you planning on doing?
It's a private matter.
I apologize, Commander. You're not a child. There's no reason for me to pry. My Lord Ike, please use this gold for the mercenary company. Until now, I haven't had the resources to adequately pay them, so...
No, if I may borrow the 50,000, that will be more than...
You won't borrow it, you'll accept it. And in good faith. The remainder we'll give to Soren for company maintenance. Would that be alright, Princess Alencia? Yes, of course. General Petrine? Please, General. I'm just a messenger. However, I have to tell you... I already heard, you dunderhead. I hated those filthy crows right from the start. Even so, they betrayed in such a... to be betrayed in such a fashion... Ugh. Someone will pay for this. Oh, you certainly had your way with us, didn't you, King Kilvas? But if you want to make an enemy of Dayan, then so be it. Once Gallia's fallen, we'll turn our attention to your puny nation and wipe it off the face of the world. Why are you still here? Did you find me amusing? Shall I make my lance dance for you?
No, ma'am. No, never.
Not at all. I beg your pardon. So sorry. I'll be going now. Dog's breath. I need something. A brilliant plan. If this continues much longer, the king will have my head.
You wanted to see me? I've waited a long time. Take this. It's the gold you were promised. Finally scraped it together, eh? I'll gladly accept it. Aren't you gonna count it? There's no need. I trust you. Alright then, I'll take what was promised, the report you wrote for my father. There isn't one. What? There is no report. Never was. You lied to me? You exploited my need to know more about my father? There is something I must tell you, however. It couldn't be written down. It's too great of a secret for that. Your father told me to wait until I thought you were mature enough to hear it, and then to tell you myself. Mature? Then what was the 50,000 gold for? Ah, the gold. That was my idea. I thought it would be a good way to test how resourceful and responsible you were. Get started. I want to hear it all. I've spent a long time as Grail's hired shadow. A long time. I remained hidden from sight in case the day ever arrived that I needed to fulfill my contract. All that time for one job. What was it? If Grail were to ever go berserk, I was to stop him. I was to take his life. What? Actually, there was one other thing. If Grail were ever slain by his pursuers, I was to watch over his son and tell him Grail's secret at an appropriate time. That was my job. Berserk? What are you talking about? That anime? With guts? That Dark Souls is based on? To an extent? Why would you have to kill my father? Because of Lehran's medallion. What medallion? What are you talking about? The medallion your sister carries. Huh? That old bronze thing? I thought it was just a keepsake of my mother's. Are you telling me that it's something more? Grail told me it was an object of great peril, but nothing more. I did some investigating on my own, though. And what I discovered surprised me. Tell me. Lehran was one of the Herring clan, an ancestor of our Prince Rayson who carried with him a bronze medallion. Long, long ago, a band of heroes defeated an evil god and imprisoned it therein. An evil god? Do you think this is funny? You are joking, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm not. And I have no idea how the cursed thing came to be in Grail's possession. That being said, I do know the man who hunted your father were actually seeking the medallion. Why they wanted it and what they planned to do with it, just thinking about it gives me chills. I'm finding all of this a little hard to believe. You said the medallion was an object of great peril, didn't you? Then why would my father allow Miss to carry it around? That doesn't make any sense. It's because she can carry it safely. Actually, she's the only one that can. If you want proof, think back. Have you ever once touched it? No, I haven't. A long time ago, I remember reaching out for it while Mist had it in her hand. My father scolded me harshly. After that, I assumed it was my sister's alone, and I never reached for it again. Compared to other people, the balance within your sister is extremely strong. Your mother, it seems, was the same. That's why they could bear it safely. The medallion is like a strong poison. It takes the worst aspects of a person and magnifies them 1,000-fold. Grail touched it only once, and it drove him to complete madness. So that's what you meant when he said berserk. That's right. His Crimson Behelit. I don't actually, know much about berserk. I think I said that right. The little face thing that Griffith has. Bjork and Laguz are made up of two forces, balance and chaos. In this, there's no difference between us.
It is the proportion of balance to chaos that determines how much the medallion affects a person. In that sense, it predicts how much harm that person might do. Your father was one of the preeminent swordsmen of his generation. That day after he touched the medallion, 20 soldiers had come for him. 20 highly trained killers. Your father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, who had taken him in, concealed his identity, and called him friend. He slew them one by one, until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It was over in an instant. Your mother grabbed the medallion from his hand and stepped away from him. They say she smiled as he pulled his sword from her breast and forgave him as her life's blood spilled onto the street. My father killed my mother? No, that can't be. It was the medallion. Its power is too great for any man, even one of your father's caliber. Me, you, if either of us touched it, I'm certain we would both be consumed by madness. When your father regained his senses, he tracked me down. It seems he had heard of rumors of me some time before. He said he had need of someone like me, close-mouthed, skilled, and most importantly, willing to do any sort of work. Of course, after hearing that what he wanted me to do, I turned him down. Grail was once a famed general. He was Sir Gawain, one of Daeon's 4 riders, and I recognized him at once. There was no chance someone like me would ever be able to stop him. But you took the job anyway. Why did you change your mind? Grail had lost his wife, and his grief was overpowering. To keep anything like that from happening again, he crippled himself. He slashed the tendons in his sword hand so he could not wield a sword again. I took the job only because he had become someone my skill could handle. He's still stronger, far stronger than most men. I don't know what to say. That is Grail's secret, as I know it. I now entrust to you the responsibility of seeing that the medallion does not fall into the wrong hands. Your sister must keep it. As my father lay dying, he told me to forget everything and live in peace. What did he mean? He didn't want you to lose yourself and go hunting for revenge, I suppose. He was killed much, much sooner than he ever expected to be. So my father's dying wish was for me to protect the medallion? If I can do that, everything will be alright? I believe so. At the very least, that must take precedent over everything else. I understand. Oh, one last thing. What is it? Do you want to hire me, in the event that you go berserk someday? If we make a deal now, you won't have to worry about it anymore. As for payment, I can take it out of the 50,000 you just gave me. What do you say? Please. It's a wise decision. And in that case, I no longer need to conceal my true identity. Huh? Say hello to the one and only assassin you get in the entire game. I'm not really a thief. I'm an assassin. From now on, I'll take on any job you've got, no matter how dirty. Father, Mother, oh, why?
So, interesting thing. There is actually a Fire Emblem Heroes alt of Ike holding Lehran's medallion. And it's the art for it is fantastic. The Kingdom of Daein lies on the northernmost edge of Tellius. Its coastline is bathed in the icy currents of the northern sea, and frigid winds howl inland with terrible ferocity. As a result, Daein winters are raw and brutal. Ice and snow scour the lands, leaving frozen scars in their wake. Through these blizzards, General Ike and the Crimean army press ever forward. Benyon's Imperial Senate may have lent Crimea troops, but even they doubt that the army could successfully fight off Daein. Yet somehow, Ike and company defy all odds and capture victory after victory. Embracing both Princess Alincia's dream of a liberated Crimea and the tragic history of his parents, Ike marches in grim silence.
This can only mean one thing. The enemy knows exactly how we're going to move. With your permission, I'll begin an investigation to see if there's anyone suspicious among the troops. Ike? Ike, are you alright? Oh, yes, sorry, what was it? Nothing. I was just giving you the standard update. Shall I put it off till later? No, sorry, but can you start it over from the beginning? I'll pay attention this time. Understood.
Good morning, you two. What's wrong, Ike? You look so sleepy.
I've had a lot on my mind. I meant to sleep last night, but I was up thinking. Before I knew it, it was morning.
Really? I never thought I'd hear that. Ike didn't sleep because he was thinking. I wonder if Soren will start being polite.
Listen, Titania, can I just...
But, Brother Ike!
What's wrong, Mist?
What am I gonna do, Ike? My medallion's gone.
What? It's gone?
No. What am I gonna do? It was my only memento of Mother.
Did you drop it, or put it somewhere and forget? Something like that?
No, I always carry it with me. I would never lose it. I had it before I went to bed last night, and it vanished while I was sleeping.
Don't cry. It's not your fault.
But...
I said don't cry. I'll find it, alright?
Alright. Sorry.
Are you serious?
You are to begin immediately.
Yet, that's General Petrine. If we do this thing, Daein will suffer.
It is for the good of the country. Besides, it's only one territory. Stop mewling like an old woman.
I hear you, and yet... If the goal is to merely stop the Crimean army, this is not necessary. The strength of my troops will suffice to...
The last idiot who told me that ended up on a corpse pile. Now listen to me, and listen well. No matter how passionate you are when you tell me you'll defeat Crimea, I'll never pin my hopes on a bunch of foreigners. All you have to do is stop their forward progress. That's all. My plan will accomplish this.
General Petrine, do you truly think so little of us? It's true that we were born in Benyon and not Daein, but my men and I have been loyal to this country for 18 years. We have spared no effort to learn all the proper manners and customs of this land. But now, after all of that, to be dismissed as a bunch of foreigners?
No one asked you how long you've lived here. Want to know why? Because no one cares. Certainly not me. Where were you born? Huh? Where were you raised? Huh. This country doesn't need squatters like you. The only people Dayan can count on in times of crisis are Dayans themselves. Everyone else is just gutter leavings.
So we're useless, is that what you're saying?
You tell me, migrant. Why is it that your unit, which was trained to be an elite royal guard, is here patrolling this hick-infested backwater? The answer's clear to me. How about you? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I offending you? Well, here's your chance to show us your worth. Halt Crimea's advance. If you're as skilled as you claim, you should be able to limit the damage to its bare minimum, should you not?
Ugh.
Huh. Angry is a good look for you. I look forward to seeing the results of your work. Get going, Outlander.
General Shahiram, must we truly go through with this? It's such a horrific act. It's only recently the citizens hereabouts have come to trust us. We have no choice but to obey. It's as the woman says. Oh.
Gosh, I have completely stripped my throat, sorry.
The only thing we can do is ensure the Crimean army is defeated as soon as possible. General, open the floodgates. Do it now. Ike, just a bit more. Would you mind hearing my report of our last battle? Sure. Go ahead, please. Very well. And we will do supports, and then that's where we will end.
Do you have a moment, Prince Rayson?
Oh, you're the apostles.
Yes, Your Highness. My name is Tanith. I lead Benyon's Holy Guard of Pegasus Knights.
What brings you here?
I wanted to let you know that the Apostle has offered me to keep you safe. She is quite sincere in her desire to help.
She seeks redemption for what happened all those years ago, does she? I have no need for bodyguards. I can protect myself. That is a lie. You can't protect yourself at all until Radiant Dawn, and even then, it is very shitty protection.
I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but even the youngest child in Benyon knows the Heron clan abhors fighting. But if you refuse to fight, how will you protect yourself?
That's my own concern, not yours.
I beg to differ. I'm under Imperial orders. I cannot abandon my duty. So, your safety is very much my concern.
Your Bjork orders do not affect me. I've wasted enough time with you. Now excuse me.
His body seems so frail, but his will is strong. He's not going to make it easy for me to protect him. What am I to do?
Oh, hey, Khalil. Or Khalil.
Yoo-hoo! You there, young man. I have business with the general of this army. Would you convey a message?
Who are you?
Who am I? What kind of low-born greetings is that? My name is Khalil, and I am a first-class mage.
And what would a first-class mage want with this army?
What's your problem? You look as if you don't believe me. Well, I suppose I can't hold that against you.
I really like Khalil's design a lot, actually.
It's not often you find beauty like this, coupled with intelligence like mine, but it's true nonetheless.
A mage, huh? Well, I guess you can never have too many mages lying around.
Oh, and as a bonus, I'm quite skilled with a knife, as well. Beauty, brains, and brawn. The goddess has seen fit to put the abilities of 3 people into one delectable package. Sounds like favoritism, doesn't it? Hello? Are you listening to me? There's a beautiful woman talking.
Yeah, the point is that you want to join the Crimean army, right? How much are you planning to charge?
Well, aren't you the little businessman? Let's see, how does free sound?
Suspicious. What's the catch?
like my fees to be based on performance. Watch how I do in combat and make me an offer. Depending on what it is, I'll decide whether or not to grace you with my assistance.
You're not lacking for confidence, are you?
Of course not. I already told you I'm a first-class mage.
Alright, you're in.
What? Are you allowed to make decisions like that on your own? Perhaps I should speak to the general.
I am the general.
What?
Rayson, could you come here for a moment? What do you need? I've got something I want to ask you about. If I can help, I will. Your ancestors. Forget it, it's nothing. What, is something wrong? I apologize. Please let it go. It seems like something important has happened, but you do not want to discuss it. That is your right. However, if this weren't a battlefield, your secret might not be safe. Please take care in the future. What do you mean? We have the Heron clan. If we choose to, we can read the thoughts of others. Seriously? However, this power is only available to us in a calm and peaceful environment. Here in this desperate maelstrom of chaotic emotion, it avails me not. Energy here is warped and distorted. You know, now that you mention it, Rayson, are you feeling sick? You're so pale that it's hard to tell, but I think your face looks more wan than usual. Yeah, I kick Khalil with the I am the manager. Pay it no mind. I'm fine. You've got nothing to prove. Why don't you stay off the battlefield for a while? Ike, I'm fine. I promise. Please do not give me special treatment. As far as giving you special treatment goes, I don't really have a choice. I promised King Phonesis I wouldn't push you too hard. If anything were to happen to you, I'd be at war with Dayan and the Bird clans at the same time. I see. I came to repay my debt, but I'm really just being a burden. That was not my intention. Hold on a moment. Who said anything about you being a burden? I cannot engage in combat, so I'm nothing more than an obstacle in the field. Rayson, no! That's absurd! Don't you understand how useful your abilities are? No one else can do the things that you can. You're irreplaceable. Unless your sister wants to join the army. So if you're not feeling well and try to do too much, you may not be there when we really need you. I'm of use to you then? That's what I've been trying to tell you. We depend on you, and that's why I need to make sure that you stay healthy. In that case, I wouldn't mind taking a short break. But you can call me anytime. I'll come right away. Got it. Okay. So, hey, Nautilus, you got anyone to raid? I've burnt through all of Lapis's raid recommendations, so now I'm asking you for raid recommendations. FF14 and Code Vein. Who's the one that's streaming FF14? Mainly because I don't want spoilers for Code Vein because I want to play it at some point. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I should be back tomorrow with more. I'm not entirely sure if it will be this... It most likely will be. I'm just not sure if, you know, Spoods and Jimbles are gonna be like, hey, you know, let's do Terraria tonight or whatever, but anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. And I guess, yeah, have a good one.